I think this is going to be a good show.
All right.
Gomer went on to star in his own hit series, The Gomer Pyle Show. Opie ventured off to direct his motion pictures Splash and Cocoon. And Don Knotts built on his image a very lucrative career on the silver screen. The only thing that rivals their success stories are their memories of Mayberry.
Later on, I got more and more nostalgic about the show. It was, beyond question, the most fulfilling experience I'd ever had in this business, doing this show and playing this character.
Just being together, working together, we used to laugh all day long, you know, and get paid for it, too. That's almost sinful.
When I did this part, they had to age me, you know, so I could play Old Man Darlin'. And now they're trying to take a little age off when I came back.
But the one hardest hit by the last show of the old series was its star.
We did our little scene. It was over. We had our little party. And the crew was there, and Don and I were sitting in a couple of chairs talking to one another. And after a while, we looked up, and everybody was gone. They were very quiet. They never let us know that they were gone. And Don and I got up and walked out the door, and his car was over here, and mine was over here. And we said, well, let's call one another. I said, yeah, let's do it. It was almost like life was over.
Want to go in? Yeah.
When you part for 20 years, a lot of things can change, even in Mayberry. In this reunion show, the location for the set has changed to the charming village of Los Olivos, California. Opie has decided to raise a family and become editor of the Mayberry newspaper. Gomer becomes a great singer, and Andy has gone off to the big city. And who decides to get married? Barney. He's running for town sheriff. Could this be the same clumsy Barney Fife we all knew? It's his wedding that brings the entire Mayberry family back together.
First, I was afraid we couldn't come up with the material. We did, I felt, what we had done the best that we could do it. And I was afraid to come back several years later and just show up because we were cute or something, or we thought people wanted to see us. But Ron and Jack and I talked about it. Finally, let's go for it. Once we started, it just went crazy.
Happy wedding to you, Mr. and Mrs. Sheridan.
Mayberry's small-town magic, its warm morning smiles, and its open door have charmed the hearts of millions. For them, watching this return will be like attending a family reunion.
We were never trying to do what has happened to this show. What we did, we created somehow a timeless little place.
It was one of ours. Oh, Charlie.
Cut it. I've read that.
Well, who was the mastermind behind the reunion? None other than Andy Griffith himself. He had seen Ron Howard at the Emmy Awards, and they thought it would be a nice idea if everybody got together, and so they did. Behind me, you see a picture of the Savage Mill as it